Kyrandia is disappearing. Rock by rock and tree by tree, Kyrandia ceases to exist. The royal mystics are baffled. Every reference has been consulted. Even Marco and his new valet have been allowed into the conference. Luckily, the Hand was experienced in these matters. And finally, a plan was approved that required a magic anchor stone to be retrieved from the center of the world. Xanthia, youngest of the Kyrandian mystics, has been selected to retrieve the stone.
Hurry up, Vaughn. This should be enough blueberries to open a portal to the center of the world. If they think I'm going to walk all the way down there, they're nuts. Hey, all my equipment has been stolen. Why would some thief steal my equipment? I can't even make potions! Without a cauldron and spellbook. Why does this always happen to me? Can't those other mystics ever do anything by themselves? Too bad this isn't a magic carpet. Mosquito repellent. At least this wasn't stolen. Nothing in this flask. I don't want to burn that.
At least they left my things alone.
Those embers are still hot. Now who would break my Christmas ornaments? Who could be mad at me? Mosquito repellent. Looks like my 7 years bad luck has already started. All my glassware. Senseless! Why would someone do this? Aha! I can still use this. Now the water's good and hot. Why would some thief steal my equipment? I can't even make potions! Without a cauldron and spellbook. Nothing else under there. You stay here, Fawn.
Okay.
Don't mess with my stuff while I'm gone.
Who, me?
I mean it. Don't mess with my stuff while I'm gone.
You don't have any stuff left.
I'd better change before I leave. Yuck! This won't do. Much better. Swamp mud makes beautiful tiles. Watch it, slime ball. I don't have time to mess with you today. Sometimes I have to be strict. Uh-oh. I might need this. Swamp water. I refuse to pick wildflowers unless I really need them. Yuck. Swamp water.
Aren't you gone yet?
Don't mess with my stuff while I'm gone.
Who, me?
The embers have cooled down. Ugh. Guess it doesn't like my perfume today. I really should clear this weed patch someday. It does keep the squirrels down, though. I really should clear this weed patch someday. Hey, my old spell book from magician school. Hey! Who ripped out all the pages? Oh, great. These kitty potions are going to be a big help. Where's the teddy bear potion? That would be useful. The stump is empty. Why couldn't Darm do this instead of me? I do enjoy the ride to Morning Mist Valley, though. Where is that ferry? I thought it was right about here. Pinky pants, my favorite. Big pinky pants. More flowers that aren't really flowers. I wonder if the roots grow straight. That's twisted. Hey, the bark on this branch is still moving. Ooh, I love these. At last, I thought I'd never get here. Kyrandia could use a new sign maker. Did he get this tub from the Vikings? Howdy, Bruth. When does the barge leave? I have to get to Morning Mist.
We leave as soon as you pay your fare.
Hey, I've been robbed. I don't have any money right now.
You're the alchemist. Make some gold. Well, did you make some gold?
I'll find some somewhere. Can't I just ride for free?
Sorry, no exceptions.
Can't I just pay you when I get back?
Pay in advance, that's the rule.
Can't I just ride for free?
Sorry, no exceptions.
Everything is disappearing. I'd better hurry. Any golden eggs in that nest? A few more of these and I could fly across the lake. That tickles. That tickles. Foyers, what are you looking at? Don't look at me like that. I can't believe they make soup out of these things. Ouch! That fireberry's too hot to pick. Is there some way to cool it off? That should cool them down. A fireberry. I've heard King Brandon's horror stories.
No! Ha!
Why take only one when I can have two? Herb's house. Herb's patio.
Aren't you Fawn's friend? Aren't you afraid of warts?
I can't believe he actually bought a bag of manure. Dried herbs. Nobody stole any of his stuff. I can't blame them. What is that stuff? Must be manure. Can I have this flask?
Sure. There's flasks lying all over this country.
Go ahead. Take it. Yeah. Take it.
Don't take my mosquito candle.
Do you have any gold?
Why, do you ask?
I have to pay Bruce for the ferry ride.
I don't have any.
Why don't you dig up the pirate treasure? Yeah, the lost treasure.
Do you know where the treasure is?
I've never seen it.
Probably buried. Yeah, buried.
Are you sure you don't have any gold?
None.
Nobody stole any of his stuff. I can't blame them. Where should I look?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Maybe it's buried in the Sulphur Springs.
A tiny stool.
It belonged to our buddy before he croaked.
I think the secret with quicksand is to run across it quickly. Why doesn't the sign sink? I'm not in the mood for all this. No problem. Must be a magic tree. I can't tip it over. I knew it would be easy. I'm not in the mood for all this. Gruesome. A skeleton key. Grr. I've heard it all before, pal. Ho-hum, another monster. I can't help myself. I like living dangerously. Ho-hum, another monster. That tickles. I can't pick that up with my hands. I'm definitely not going to drink this. Ew. Salty and fishy. I'm definitely not going to drink this. My little camping cauldron. The thief must have hid it here. Too small to make portal potions, but at least it's something. My cauldron has nothing but water in it. A too warm for my tastes. Fuzzolas. Looks like Bryn's old hairdo. Ah, this steam is good for my complexion. I may smell funny, but I'll look great. Phew! Ah. Ugh. Yuck! The hollow is empty.
Nice try, but I'm no fool.
Sturdy chain. Better than the boat. Nice bobber.
We think so.
Any luck?
Not yet.
Nothing?
You're making too much noise.
What bait are you using?
Bait?
Gorgeous mountains. What a bizarre affliction. Kyrandia is disappearing right before my eyes.
Hey, Xanthia! Hi, Xanthia. Wait until you see my new rope trick. I'm getting to be quite a good magician.
I'm sure the kids at your next birthday party will be very impressed.
Oh, Xanthia, you're just jealous because I have my new assistant to help me.
Yeah, Marco, that's great. Where is your hand anyway?
Oh, he's around here somewhere. He seems to really enjoy hiking in the swamp. Here he is. Hello, Mr. Hand. Are you enjoying your hike?
I'd love to stay and chat, but someone has stolen my equipment. I have to walk down to the center of the world to get one of those anchor stones.
What? Who would do such a thing?
I don't know or care, but I'm too busy to stand around here doing nothing. There has to be something in that cave.
Can we help?
Do you have any gold?
Nope. Sorry. Please let us help you.
I'll get it done myself. Thank you, though. Looks yummy. I wouldn't drink that.
Hey! Don't sneak up on me like that. For a minute I thought my tail was a snake.
I know there's something back in there. Okay, pal. Out of the way.
I'm comfortable where I am.
Is there any treasure back there?
Why should I tell you?
Move aside, mister. I'm in a hurry.
Not likely.
Please.
You know, you're quite attractive when you're angry.
Last chance, or I'll...
You'll what?
They must be fruit flies. Weird bugs. Cute tune, but inaccessible to the masses. Weird bugs. Creepy roots. Phew! Yuck! Smells like the time Fawn made breakfast. Phew! Ah! That's hot water. Ow! That burned my tongue. That's hot water. My cauldron has a magic potion in it. This jerk is really slowing me down. I wish this rat would just leave. He'd better be awake to see this.
What do you want?
Please.
You know, you're quite attractive when you're angry.
Check this out. It smells better in here already. Now, to find the lost treasure. That's impressive. There must be something in there. I love fungi. There must be a lever or something. Who built this cave? Wonderful. I think I'll need to unlock the lock. Piece of cake. Hey, an alchemist's magnet. Now I can change lead into gold. All I need now is lead. Now I feel like a real alchemist. Now I feel like a real alchemist. I knew there'd be cheese in here. Ugh, that stinks. Nothing else in there. His handkerchiefs must have been huge. This would make a good storage room. Any worms crawling in or out? I need some lead.
Well, you can't have our anchor.
I really need it.
We're staying here until we catch a fish.
I really, really need some lead.
If you'd stop bothering us, maybe we could catch something.
Here, try this cheese for bait.
At this point, I'll try anything.
You're welcome. Your boat doesn't have an anchor, does it?
No need. It's got magic steering.
Have you seen the fisherman?
Not since this morning. I know what you're thinking. That leaky boat of theirs couldn't make it across the lake.
I need the fisherman's lead anchor.
Are you going to turn it into gold or something?
They don't call me the master of potions and alchemy for nothing.
Who calls you that?
Have you seen the fisherman?
Not since this morning. I know what you're thinking. That leaky boat of theirs couldn't make it across the lake.
Well, well, well. Marco, what happened to you?
What? I like doing this. I've come to help you. Please, Anthea, let me help you.
Are you having fun, Marco?
Very funny, Xanthia. I came to help you out.
Thanks, but no thanks. Big ugly weed. I'm not a plant.
I could have done that. Please, let me help you.
I'm not sure how much help you would be.
Fine. But if you ever need me, I'll be there.
Why don't you go play with your hand?
He's around here somewhere. He seems to love walking in this swamp.
A lead anchor. Now all I need to do is turn it to gold. I should turn this lead anchor to gold. That's a lot of gold. Whoa! What happened to the ferry?
I accidentally burned it down.
Can you fly me to Morning Mist Valley?
I will if you find the 4 letters I dropped.
If I find your letters, will you give me a ride?
Sure. If I don't get those letters back, I'll lose my job.
Where did you lose them?
I was watching a damselfly go by, and I guess I just dropped them.
If I find all 4 of your missing letters, you'll give me a ride to Morning Mist Valley?
All the way.
Beautiful boat. I need those letters. A letter. Malcolm the Jester, Castle Kyrandia. Return to sender. I need those letters. Scotia, evil sorceress, care of the Dark Army, Castle Samaria, land 13127, lore. Farmer Greenberry, Morning Mist Valley, Kyrandia, KY. Another one. Yuck!
Yuck! Yuck!
Aha, a letter. Let's steam this open. Let's steam this open. Let's steam this open. Let's steam this open. Ah, this steam is good for my complexion. I'll bet I could steam open one of the letters. Who would stop me? Foyers. Ooh, crunchy blueberries. Ew, I didn't like that. That didn't help my breath. Ew, I didn't like that.
Yow! Hot!
That tickles. Well, I am a little thirsty. Yeesh, that can't be good for my split ends. Well, I am a little thirsty. Yeesh, that can't be good for my split ends.
Great trick, but where are my letters?
That tickles.
No, thank you.
Malcolm the Jester, Castle Kyrandia. There's the first one.
Thanks. Where's the other three?
There's the second one.
Thanks. Where's the other two?
There's another one.
Thanks. Where's the last one? Not too heavy.
Thanks. You really know how to flatter a person. How about if I get rid of this anchor?
Thanks. As long as you're going to morning mist, could you deliver one of these letters for me?
Sure, as long as there's no postage due. Much better. Hey, everything has fallen out of my knapsack. Farmer Greenberry, Morning Mist Valley, Kyrandia, KY. Oh, great. I'm gonna have this hay sticking out of my hair forever. The gate into the city has to be around here somewhere. Anything in here? One of my flasks. Nothing in this flask. Anything in here? Now I feel itchy. My, what beautiful wheat. Too rough for my taste. I didn't know agriculture could be that dangerous. I don't want to get anywhere near that thing. This wheat looks healthy. Aha! Civilization at last! This must be the gate. What kind of city would have a mustard-colored flag? Could you please open the gate?
You can't come in.
No pedestrians on Tuesdays!
I don't think today is Tuesday.
You'll have to leave.
No women without goats!
So long. See you around.
Nobody's going in today! We're full!
Full of beans, maybe. Open up!
Sorry, it's in the manual.
No strangers in groups of 1 or 3!
I'm with the Royal Mystics. I'm on an urgent mission. And if you morons don't let me through, the whole country is going to disappear.
Sorry, no magicians without a note from a donkey!
Bye-bye. Best of luck. Have a nice day.
I can't exchange pleasantries with idiots. Hey, you! I'm in a hurry here.
Sorry, no emergencies without a permit!
I demand to speak to your superior.
Sorry, we're self-employed.
Is there something I can offer you?
Sorry, we're uncorruptible.
Completely honest.
I demand to speak to your superior.
Sorry, we're self-employed.
What beautiful wool. What beautiful wool. Now what would a sheep want with that? Ew, what bad taste. He must be a bachelor.
He's just a puppy.
I wonder if this bowl would make a nice hat. Dragon tears. Dragon tears. What pretty vinegar.
Keep out of my cellar. Keep out of my cellar.
Please, may I look in your cellar to see if there's something in there that would help me get through the gate?
If I had wanted to have people borrow my things, I would have moved to the city in the first place.
Please, it's a matter of national security.
Looks like my little cellar is more secure than your whole country.
Kyrandia is your country, too.
Actually, I was born in Miltonia.
Are you Farmer Greenberry?
That's me. Thanks for the letter.
Aren't you the Mustard King? I'd love to get your secret recipe.
The Greenberry recipe is mix ground radish with vinegar. That recipe's been in our family for generations.
I am very disappointed in you. Look what I found in your room. This is Xanthia's stirring paddle. If you find any more of Xanthia's stolen equipment, return it immediately.
So this is where it fell. Now I feel like a real alchemist. Is that an elephant or an aardvark? The hose doesn't work. Hello? Anybody home? Quiet. But he does have the best personality in the valley. Those are much too small to pick. Typical Kyrandia engineering. The valve is now open. The valve is now closed. That water looks very fresh. Something looks wrong here. Hey, that stick is jamming the gears. Strange. That looked like a piece of the fishing boat. Now it's turning smoothly. He looks grumpy. The grinder is pounding. The grain has been smashed. How can I scoop it out? There's some ground wheat in there. There's some ground wheat in there. If only I could scoop it out. Now I've got ground grain. Breakfast of heroes. The grain has been smashed. How can I scoop it out? Now I've got ground grain. The valve is now open.
He was picking up another shipment of mustard. Keep out of my cellar.
Wow, that must be very fertile soil. Is that an elephant or an aardvark? Lettuce. Needs dressing. Lettuce. A radish. Crunchy. A radish. Hey, what are you?
What does it look like? I'm a ghost!
Do you know how to get in that farmer's cellar?
He's pretty protective.
I'd love to help you, but how?
I'm like a genie. Get a bottle to carry me.
Why can't you get inside a body by yourself?
Somebody has to do it for me.
If I do help you, will you help me?
Well, I know you'll feel better about yourself. And that's a start at least.
Ew. Salty and fishy. Who says milking a sheep is hard? Ew. That's like warm yogurt. Who says milking a sheep is hard? This wheat looks healthy. Ew. That's like warm yogurt. I wonder where I can get this guy a body. I wonder how Fawn is doing. Maybe I shouldn't have been so hard on Marco. Lettuce. a radish. I already watered the garden. I picked them all. I wonder if this body will work.
Hey, thanks!
Yippee! Yahoo! Yippee! Yahoo!
Ah.
Yippee! Yahoo!
Look! I'm free!
Get back to work. You haven't fulfilled your contractual obligation.
No way, fatso! I'm not working that garden again. See ya!
Oh no!
Ah. Who says milking a sheep is hard?
Oh no!
Aha! Now to investigate. There's a hole in the bottom of this. How'd he get this in here? This bottle's stuck in some wax. Acme Cheesemaker. An old horseshoe. I have a funny feeling about this horseshoe. An old horseshoe. A horseshoe. I haven't seen any horses around. A horseshoe. These look dangerous. Never again. Oh no. Last time I cut my hair, I invented the mohawk. Now there's milk in there. Let's try it now. Is that cheddar or Colby? This cellar is bigger than the house. I know there's something useful in here. This looks like that Rat's brand. Not bad. Nothing in this flask. Who says milking a sheep is hard? What beautiful wool. I think I have hay stuck in my underwear. How does that farmer get his work done when he just sits on the front porch? Now there's milk in there. Let's try it now. Is that cheddar or Colby? This looks like that Rat's brand. Magnetic, a miracle of science. Breakfast of heroes. The radish has been smashed. How can I scoop it out? There's some ground radish in there. If only I could scoop it out. Now I've got ground radish. Farmer Greenberry's original recipe. The radish has been smashed. How can I scoop it out? Now radish. I need to get through that gate. All Kyrandia, with the exception of these local idiots, is counting on me. The grain has been smashed. How can I scoop it out? There's some ground wheat in there. If only I could scoop it out. Now I've got ground grain. If I fill a flask, will there be a sandwich in it? My cauldron has a magic potion in it. Instant sandwich. I need to get through that gate. Instant sandwich. All Kyrandia. I'll give this back. Dragon tears. Dragon tears. I'll give this back. Hey you! I'm in a hurry here.
Sorry, no emergencies without a permit.
Hey, you guards! Don't let anybody disturb my picnic here, okay? I'll be back in a few minutes. I'll leave the sandwich here. Now to hide. Finally. I've got to find a boat to take me to Volcania. There has to be a patriot around here somewhere. Ew, I'm not sure I'd want my drinking water coming through a dead horse. Now this water looks real safe. Wow, they're doing beautiful things with mica these days. Somebody should wash these windows. Where's Brandon when you need him? Does this roll down their windows? What the heck is that? That is certainly one of the most unusual buildings I've ever seen. Is that a fish head or a bird's tail? Another page from my spell book. I'd better put it back in the binding. Hey, this is another page from my old magician school spell book. I'd better put it back. That is certainly one of the most unusual buildings I've ever seen. Who left this lying around? Nothing in this flask. This stuff looks familiar. I'm tired of doing the orange mouth joke. These look like used potion ingredients. Artificial newt eyes. That was my last package. So, where's all the mustard for sale? Shouldn't these be refrigerated? Bigger than mine. What a stiff. Hey, this guy's a zombie. Is that Mustard Island? This must be High Moon. What's wrong with your map? Business must be good. Odd filing system. Who would need 10 barrels of mustard? All orders to Herb the Toad must be COD. There has to be a boat around here somewhere. I've got to find a boat somewhere. I'd ride Malcolm's boat from the Fountain of Eternal Magic if I could find it. The Mary Mercier Mustard Company. Must be the Drunk Dragon. Drinking and dragons don't mix. What kind of idiot would keep a tavern door locked? What kind of idiot would keep a tavern door locked? Here we go. There's probably a cover charge, too. Uh-oh. This place looks dangerous. I can't believe these jerks don't have a boat. What sissy pirates? Looks like Brandon's picture. I can't believe these jerks don't have a boat. Nice keg. Nobody seems to be using this. Don't they ever wash these things? I wonder if this taffy is safe to eat. Look at them walking in your mouth. I wonder if this taffy is safe to eat. Isn't that calyx? Is that a toadstool? Or maybe a toad podium? Excuse me, I couldn't possibly drink any more. Is it getting dark out? Or is it just me? What rustic furniture. Do you know which boat goes to Volcania?
It's a ship, not a boat.
Excuse me, that was a transportation question, not a nautical quiz. So, do you know which ship goes to Volcania?
The mustard barge is the only one that even goes close.
The mustard barge?
How do you think the natives get their mustard?
The natives?
Sure. Cannibals.
So, do you know which ship goes to Volcania?
The mustard barge is the only one that even goes close.
The mustard barge?
How do you think the natives get their mustard?
The natives?
Sure. Cannibals.
So where's Farmer Greenberry?
I lost him out in the wheat fields.
I didn't know you would desert your post.
I don't need a morality lecture, thank you.
Any idea how I could get a boat to Volcania?
Sorry.
Do you know how I can get out to Volcania?
Nobody goes there. Too dangerous.
I must get to Volcania. It's a matter of national importance.
Forget it. Volcania is just a bunch of baloney.
Don't you pirates have a boat?
We've reformed.
Look, he's getting ready. Look! It's pirate poetry night. Nobody leaves without reciting a poem.
Hey, get out of my way, wench!
Hush! He's about to begin.
Thirsty Dick Richard went down to the water. His mama said, "Dickie, don't wade in over your knees." But alas, for her pleas went unheeded, and most unobeyed. For young Rick was quick to dive in and stick in the mud, headlong and head first. And as much as he'd squirm and gyrate like a worm, his problem was breathing, not thirst. Do-wah-de water, Dickie, Dickie, don't wade. Do-wah-de water, do what your mom said. Dip-de-dip, but don't slip. Won't you please try to keep your knees dry?
Do you know which boat goes to Volcania?
Lester is very shy.
A shy pirate?
I suppose you're perfect.
Boo!
Leave him alone, you bully.
A shy pirate?
I suppose you're perfect.
Nobody leaves without reciting a poem.
Excuse me. Hey! Thank you. Nobody barfs much on the wharfs, but rub-a-dub-dub, and most lose their grub. Heave! Heave! Ho, ho! Over the rail your biscuits go.
Hey lassie, care to try your luck? Just find the P. What could be easier? C? Double your money. Care to play?
I've got to find a boat somewhere. Do you know anything about trances?
My favorite kind of customer.
What?
Gamblers who disregard actual statistics.
You wouldn't recognize iambic pentameter if it bit you on the arse.
Oh, I suppose you're a haiku expert.
I don't think I need any more taffy.
Get out, you illiterate cretin. You stay out of this.
I mean it. Get that away from me. I'm busy. Hey, that's my gold tooth.
Get out, you illiterate cretin. Yep.
I mean it. I'm busy.
Who would want a lead tooth?
Get out, you illiterate cretin.
I mean it. Get that away from me. I'm busy. Don't touch me. Stay out of this, lady. I'm busy. Interfere and I'll slit your gizzard.
There has to be a boat around here somewhere. I wish I had a hammer. I could make a gold coin out of this.
I knew you'd want to try your luck. Let's go then. Keep your eye on the P. Pick a shell, any shell. You lucky scumbag.
All right, here's your stink of money.
I wish I had a hammer. I could make a gold coin out of this.
Keep your eye on the P. Pick a shell, any shell. Don't just take your cash and go. Forget it, lady. Hey, I'll go broke with you around. Forget it, lady. Hey, I'll go broke with you around.
Hey, that's Stick again. Hey, Mr. Stick, are you following me? I've got to find a boat to take me to Volcania. There has to be a patriot around here somewhere. I guess I should give Fawn a call. Fawn, come in, Fawn.
So then I told her, you'd better get your butt in gear and get going or I'll...
Fawn, can you hear me?
Oops! Hi, Xanthia. Did you get the anchor stone?
Not yet, but I'm making progress. How's things in Kyrandia?
You'd better hurry. Brandon came by and told me Darm has vanished. And Bryn's temple just disappeared.
Yikes.
If you don't hurry, you'll be the only mystic left. Then what will we do?
Thanks for the encouragement. I'll call you later. I doubt there are any boats here in the meadow. Actually, though, anything could happen, I suppose. This is Kyrandia, after all. I've got to find a way to Volcania. There has to be a boat that could take me. I really should go back to High Moon and arrange transportation. Volcania won't come to me. A radish. Crunchy. Why am I here in this garden? I should get back to finding a ride to Volcania, I suppose. I'm sure there are no boats bound for Volcania here. Maybe this aqueduct goes to Volcania. I doubt that pirate can use this now. Now this looks like a coin. I doubt that pirate can use this now. I doubt that pirate can use this now. He's going to grow up to be huge. Look at the size of his feet. What the heck is that? Something shiny is in the water. A key! My magnet paid off. Hey, it's a key. That is certainly one of the most unusual buildings I've ever seen. Is that a fish head or a bird's tail? A miracle of science. Hey, Mr. Stick, are you following me? You call that a building? I never saw a fish with feathers. Fish shouldn't smoke. That looks like a window in the side of a pile of mud. That part looks like a fish. The sheriff appears to be in a trance. I wonder how Fawn is doing. Needs dressing. Is that the Easter Island bunny? That would make a tremendous keychain. Mud. Now that's going to be valuable. Last time I had to pay 12 crowns for a mud facial. What do I do with a muddy footprint? Aren't I the clever little scout? I don't think I need any more mud. I am getting tired of all this hiking. A mystic without portals is like... well, I don't know what it's like, but it sure is inconvenient. How cute. A swing for the kids. I never did like gym class. I'm more the intellectual type. I don't think I can reach the rope. It could be dangerous. I can do it. I'm not sure if this is the altar I'm looking for. I wonder if this is the right place. I'm not sure if this is the right place. What an incredible structure! Is this the Arc de Gaulibilité? Why would they build a place like this? Nice altar. I can do it. I can do it. My cauldron has a magic potion in it. it's a complete skeptic potion. Now it's a complete skeptic potion. I can do it. The sheriff appears to be in a trance.
I'm too busy to chat, Missy.
Quit poking me.
You're not very good at making friends, are you?
Marco! A thingy announcing the annual Miss Kyrandia beauty pageant. I prefer the annual Mr. Kyrandia handsomeness pageant. This will look good on my record at the next review. Xanthia, Mystic Felon.
So, how do you like my help so far?
How'd you get in there, Marco?
My hand and I were coming to help you when something hit me on the head and knocked me out. When I woke up, here I was. Get a magnet and look around in the water for the key. The sheriff likes to throw keys into the water. He's a real crackpot.
What?
He throws keys in the water when he gets upset. Some sort of frontier justice, I guess.
How'd you get in there, Marco?
My hand and I were coming to help you when something hit me on the head and knocked me out. When I woke up, here I was.
Hey, it's a key. Oh, great. This will look good on my record at the next review.
Now what are we going to do?
That strategy didn't work too well. What bad workmanship. The threads are coming out. I just wonder...
Here, use this hook.
Normally, I abhor fishing. I'll try to catch that fish. Xanthia, Mystic Felon. Hey, it's a key. That's better. Unusual building materials. What a lovely view.
Thanks. Am I helping so far?
As much as usual.
I'm going to go find my hand. We'll be back to help you.
You look just like that lass I jailed earlier.
So, where's all the mustard for sale? What a stiff!
And then I said you can take your mustard. Hey, where'd everybody go?
How much for a ticket on your boat?
We charge 3 gold coins for a ticket to ride on our ship.
3 gold coins? That seems awfully expensive. Couldn't you put this on the Royal Mystics account?
Oh, are you one of the mystics?
Yes, sir. I'm Xanthia, the alchemist.
Sorry.
Please?
Nope.
Look, there's been some trouble, and all my equipment has been stolen, and I have to get to Volcania right away.
Our mustard cruise does not include Volcania.
Please?
Nope. You'll need 2 more gold coins. You'll need 1 more gold coin. That's it. Here's your voucher. Sorry.
This voucher good only on day of issue. Non-transferable, not good with any other offer. Void where prohibited, only good at participating locations. I'd like to book a passage on a boat that goes to Volcania.
This is not the tourist bureau. We're a mustard company here.
I'd bet Fawn. Fawn. Come in, Fawn.
So I mixed some of the blueberries with that yellow stuff and... voila! Wait till you see what this does to my ears. Neat, huh? Uh-oh. Hello, Xanthia.
You're not messing around with my things, are you?
Who, me?
Any news from Kyrandia?
Things are getting worse. The swamp looks like Swiss cheese, and I hear the castle's almost gone. What's taking you so long?
It's a rough trip, Fawn, and I'd better go. Thanks again for your support, and I really appreciate that you're not messing around with my equipment. Bye-bye.
Okay. Call again when you've got some good news.
What the heck is that? That is certainly one of the most unusual buildings I've ever seen. I never saw a fish with feathers. Are those fish working? Big fish. Brass. What bait shop did they get this from? Weird boat. He seems to be in some kind of trance. I wonder how Fawn is doing. How cute. A swing for the kids. I can do it. I'm not sure if this is the altar I'm looking for. Now it's a complete skeptic potion. Now it's a complete skeptic potion. My cauldron has nothing but water in it. I can do it.
nice nap.
I need to get to Volcania.
Sorry, we don't go that way.
It's a matter of national security.
Get a voucher. Otherwise, don't bother us.
I don't have time to go get a voucher. Please, can't you put it on the Royal Kyrandian Mystics account?
You'll have to talk to the clerk if you want to arrange a group discount.
It's a matter of national security.
Get a voucher. Otherwise, don't bother us. All right, let's go. What are you waiting for? Lower the worms!
Now arriving at Mustard Island, sir!
This isn't Volcania. Even the sand here looks like mustard. Is this Kontiki's evil twin? Danger! Cannibals! More mustard. Mustard everywhere. Doesn't anybody use relish? Somebody here must love condiments. Dang it, Bones. I'm an alchemist, not an archaeologist.
You make good appetizer. Yum.
Setting sail for the town of High Moon.
Sorry, I'm not allowed to mingle. No thank you, I'm busy on watch. You're not my type.
Now is not the time, miss. Please, you're embarrassing me. Don't poke me.
Seems like a big boat just to carry mustard. Who's steering anyway? The pot is empty. The coil of rope is empty. Please, I must reach Volcania.
I guess you took the wrong tour then.
We're all in big trouble.
I don't see the problem.
Hidden safely away.
We appear to be off course. Thank goodness for the autopilot. No problem. We're still miles from that cursed island.
Wrong end again, Captain.
Hey, wait a minute. Volcania? How could this have happened? Good riddance!
I'd better dry off. That's better. Much better. This is not one of the beaches in the travel brochures. Hey, all my stuff is gone again. This is the worst knapsack I've ever had. What a lousy knapsack. Perhaps I could exchange it when I get back. This looks like it could be valuable. It doesn't look like a fish to me. Weird fruit. Volcanic bonsai. Clear water. At least I'll get the souvenir. Oh look, half a clam. Sturdy crystals. What's this? A hot air vent? Whoa! Oh, shoot! I'm burning! Wow, that was hot. Impressive door. Lava lamps. Do you know how I can get down to the center of the world?
You have come to the right place, my dear. Please let me give you this brochure detailing my personal guidance services. I can direct you through all the mysteries of the altar at the center of the world. There is a small 2 starfish charge, of course. I'll need a total of 2 starfish. Thank you. You only lack 1 more starfish. Thank you.
Full guide services. 6 starfish. I wonder if this guy has a permit. This door can't be the only way down. My name is Anthea. I'm here from Kyrandia.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Jessica, apprentice wizard from Miltonia.
So what kind of calamity has befallen Miltonia?
Rain of frogs. Happens every summer. Disgusting, really.
Yuck. Found the path yet?
Would I still be here?
This looks like it could be valuable. At least I'll get the souvenir. I'm not leaving without my alchemist's magnet. A sand dollar. Volcanian currency. At least I'll get the souvenir. This looks like it could be valuable. Is that an elevator? Do you know how I can get down to the center of the world?
You have come to the right place, my dear. Take this promotional pen.
That tickles.
For only 6 sand dollars, you may buy a copy of our map to the altar at the center of the world.
Mom handles all the business.
Hot air. Looks kind of like that ghost. Winged shoes. What a lousy knapsack. Flying shoes. What a cheap door. Department of Anchor Guidance.
There is a charge of 4 seashells for our pamphlet describing the altar at the center of the world.
What a depressing office. Department of Anchor Guidance.
For full guide services, you need a total of 6 starfish.
I'd kill for some lemonade. I wish I had a pair of icy socks. Why don't we keep a couple of anchor stones around? just for emergencies like this. Oh well, I always have been perseverant. If I didn't know better, I'd swear this is a wild goose chase.
Vents and rocks. The head mystic back home said I was supposed to do something with rocks and vents, but I had no idea this is what he meant.
Found the path yet?
Would I still be here?
All this sweaty hiking could be painful. Thank goodness for cornstarch.
So, I hear your King Brandon is an eligible bachelor. Is your hat in the ring?
Brandon? Ha! A little young for my tastes.
So, is there somebody else? One of the famous royal mystics?
Nah, I have sort of a boyfriend, but he's acting really weird lately.
What do you mean your boyfriend is acting weird?
He's not my boyfriend. Just sort of, you know?
Ah, a secret romance. How very sweet.
Do you mind if we don't discuss my personal life? Found the path yet?
Would I still be here?
You need 4 seashells for the pamphlet. Thank you. You only lack 3 more seashells. Thank you. You only lack 2 more seashells. Thank you. You only lack 1 more seashell. Congratulations! A fine first step. Now, in order to actually register you for an anchor stone, there is a small fee of 4 sand dollars.
What a depressing office.
Sorry, all registration fees must be paid to the yellow line clerk.
But there's nobody there.
She's on her break. She'll be back in 3 minutes.
Where is she?
She's on her break. She'll be back in 2 minutes.
Where is she?
She's on her break. She'll be back in 1 minute.
It's been 3 minutes.
She must be running late.
Thank you. You only lack 3 more sand dollars. You need 4 sand dollars for registration. Thank you. You only lack 2 more sand dollars.
Even the clerk looks ill. What a depressing office.
Thank you. You only lack 1 more sand dollar. Excellent. You are almost ready. All that remains is for you to pay the 4 starfish for the required insurance.
Even the clerk looks ill.
You need 4 starfish for registration. Sorry, all registration fees must be paid to the green line clerk.
But there's nobody there.
He's on his break. He'll be back in 3 minutes.
Where is he?
He's on his break. He'll be back in 2 minutes.
Where is he?
He's on his break. He'll be back in 1 minute.
It's been 3 minutes.
He must be running late.
You need 4 starfish for insurance. Thank you. You only lack 3 more starfish. Thank you. You only lack 2 more starfish. Thank you. You only lack 1 more starfish. Thank you. You know, you've been a good sport and an excellent customer.
That's just great. Now tell me, how do I get down and get one of those anchor stones?
For the actual trip down to the center of the world, most people just jump down one of the hot air vents. Have a nice day.
What a depressing office. Whoa! No more for now. What a lousy knapsack. Sturdy crystals. Perhaps I could exchange it when I get back. This trip has been hard on my wardrobe. I can't believe the path is so poorly marked. Why don't they put up some signs? This looks familiar. It doesn't look like a fish to me. Heavy. What's with all the lead? Hey, that must be the door to the altar. More of my lab equipment? Nothing in this flask. A vent. Heavy. Mr. Triceratops is blocking the way. Locked. Heavy. This makes perfect dead weight. Hey, Mr. Stick, are you following me? Crystal palm fuzz. Wow, crystal palms. Crystal palm fuzz. I'll bet I could jump on his back, but I wish I had something to use for bait. Why am I carrying this around? Look like just what I need for the teddy bear potion. Those rocks on the ceiling. Black pebbles. These might do something. Do you like to play fetch, boy? Do you like to play fetch, boy? I just wonder. These rocks should work for the teddy bear. These might be worth something. I'm tired of this game. Gold is really doing me a lot of good on this adventure. Fuzz. These might be worth something. Aha! It had a teddy bear in it. He's so cute. Maybe this fellow could break down the door. I wonder what I could use to lure him over there. I'll bet I could jump on his back. My poor dress. Wow, crystal palms. I'd better get some more. More of these rocks should work for the teddy bear. Aha! It had a teddy bear in it. He's so cute. I bet he could open that door. I've made it. I've found it. Hey, watch it! Bimbo!
Come on and try. I think you're a chicken.
Xanthia! Thank goodness I found you. The real problem has nothing to do with these foolish anchor stones.
Marco? What do you mean? And how did you open that portal?
Hurry up and get in here. We've got to get up to the wheels of fate. That's why everything is disappearing. Whoa!
Marco!
Say, he's cute. Ta-ta!
Oh no! I think it's time to give Fawn yet another buzz. Xanthia to Fawn. Xanthia to Fawn. Fawn, what's this about the wheels of fate? And where's Marco?
Marco and the hand just left. Big hurry.
Open another portal. I've got to come back.
Sorry, no more blueberries left.
Great. What's this about the wheels of fate?
Up in the clouds, past the enchanted forest, the Kyrandia wheels are stuck or something.
Swell. I'll start heading that way, but you go look for more blueberries so you can open another portal. I don't want to have to walk the whole way. Well, I'd better hurry up to the wheels. I knew this altar thing was fishy. That's one huge anchor. An anchor stone. Reminds me of the fishermen. I already took one of those. I'd better take that piece of parchment with me. Hey, this is another page from my old magician's school spell book. I'd better put it back. Now I wish Marco was here. He could help carry some of those rocks. Ouch! I need a stunt mystic. This outfit is a little delicate for the rough terrain. I've got to get up to the wheels. All these cute little delays are driving me nuts. Another flask. Nothing in this flask. Not the softest landing pad in the world. Huh, fool's gold. Some lumberjack must have been busy. Did you guys drop this pine cone?
You can have it! We'll make more!
Oh, great. Now I've got pitch on my hands. Is that granite? Must be sandstone. Flint. One of these would look good in my yard. Excuse me, can you give me some directions?
Yikes! Are you the new lumberjack?
What? Do you know how I can get up to the wheels of fate?
Where's your axe?
I am not the new lumberjack. Say, If the new lumberjack wanted to get up to the wheels, which direction would you send him?
Oh, so you're a sneaky lumberjack!
Sheesh, and I thought the High Moon Guards were stupid. Do you know how I can get up to the wheels of fate?
Where's your axe?
I am not the new lumberjack. At last, a real road. You'd think that knight would have an axe or something. Maybe I could scare those trees out of the way. I bet these would make nice charcoal if I burned them. That's too wet. Moss. A cute miniature lawn. More moss. A cute miniature lawn. It keeps going and going. That's too dry. Must be union gardeners up here. Are there gophers up here? Isn't this Richard of Gladstone's mascot? Don't tell me there's a sewer system up here. That's too dry. A walnut. I hate walnuts. Must have been Pisan architects. Wow, what old glass. I ought to smack that knight right in the kisser.
I wouldn't if I were you. I have armor. You have shorts.
Ugh, that's algae. Do you know how I can get past those trees in the road back there?
Oh, they're famous. That's the petrified forest.
How do I get past them?
They weren't always petrified, you know.
So, how do I get past?
They used to be a dance team, the Swinging Saplings. Perhaps you've heard of them.
How do I get past them?
They weren't always petrified, you know.
What a gentleman. Nervous trees in the highway helper. Nice world. Maybe I could start a fire with the splint rock. I hope this works. Aha! Charcoal. Beautiful charcoal. Maybe this twerp will listen to reason. Wouldn't that be a welcome change?
Does it? I'm going to go work somewhere I'm appreciated.
You'd think that knight would have an axe or something. Is that foot some sort of livestock? I don't believe I'll eat any milk products here, thank you. First a hand, now a foot. I wonder if they're connected. First a hand, now a foot. I wonder if they're connected. A snowball. At least it's not yellow. My, what a dented statue. An acorn. Brandon used to carry pocketfuls of these. What does this box have to do with that statue? A magic drum, a Frank Klepacki special. Drums give me a headache. One jack. These were smaller when I was a girl. No more toys. Those guys look pretty busy. Those guys look pretty busy.
Thanks for the help.
He is rather slippery.
What the heck is that? A wild foot or what?
This is the foot of Balram, an ancient and evil wizard that lived in a galaxy far, far away. He perpetrated one hideous crime after another, until finally the forces of justice banded together and launched an astrobomb that blew Balram and his evil planet to bits.
After centuries of drifting in space, Balram's parts have begun to land. We have one of the feet here, and have reports that his nose landed in Miltonia.
By themselves, these parts aren't actually too dangerous.
What we really have to watch out for is his left hand. That vile appendage will certainly head for the wheels of fate and try to erase some innocent realm, in order to provide Balram with a suitable void in which to reassemble.
Uh-oh. Do you know how to get past those goofy trees?
Sorry, they've been there as long as I can remember.
What are you going to do with that foot?
I don't know. Maybe we'll keep it as a pet.
Please, don't you have a spell I could use? I have to get past those trees.
Sorry. Have you tried an axe?
What are you going to do with that foot?
I don't know. Maybe we'll keep it as a pet.
This must be the enchanted archipelago. Even the dents look shiny now. At last, a real road. I'd like to be able to get past these trees. I saw a road over there. Is it the right one?
Did you say saw? Is it a big one?
Hey, calm down. I've never been here before, and I'm just looking for some directions.
Did you say beaver? Is it a whole family of beavers?
Hey, I'm not the lumberjack, and there are no beavers. You're getting all fired up over a misunderstanding.
Fire! Is it a forest fire?
Hey, calm down. I've never been here before, and I'm just looking for some directions.
Did you say beaver? Is it a whole family of beavers?
I'll put this on the stump. Maybe this will loosen them up. Excellent. This tram will work out nicely. Those must be mountains. Aha! Alpine flora. I must be getting close. Hey, I wanted to ride the tram.
Sorry, today is long lunch day.
Brass. What's this? A hitching post for unicorns? Aha! Alpine flora. Those must be mountains. Aha! Alpine flora. I must be getting close.
Please don't tamper with such valuable equipment.
Maybe I could just climb up the cable. Am I nuts? There has to be an easier way. Please, I have to get up to the top.
Sorry, I have to take my break.
Couldn't you make an exception?
The other squirrels would be upset if I deviated from our union policy.
Is there something I could offer you?
Sure. Stop trying to corrupt me. I'd appreciate that.
Couldn't you make an exception?
The other squirrels would be upset if I deviated from our union policy. Acorns? Yuck! I hate these. Oh, thanks! A pinecone tongue sticker! Cool, payday! See ya!
But how can I use the tram? I sure hope this works.
Ouch! You'll pay for this! I'll teach you to toy with my trust.
Marco! I hope he's okay. What has that hand done to the tram? I guess I'll have to climb the rest of the way. It's too cold up here for this outfit. Wish I'd brought my skis. I lost everything climbing that cable. Cozy. I'm not climbing that again. I'd better get there soon. My wardrobe spell is almost empty. Dusty feathers. Hey, I'm an alchemist, not a witch. At least it's not yellow.
No, thank you. Don't give him that!
What a charming lodge.
Leave him alone!
What a drooler. What a beautiful child you have.
Neither one of us talks to strangers, thank you.
I'm not strange, I assure you. Do you know where the rainbow bridge that leads up to the Wheels of Fate is?
Go away!
This looks like the way to the wheels. Rats. Looks like the road ends here. Up, down, up, down. I feel like a yo-yo. This way is up. This must be the way up. I wish I had some climbing gear. Boy, this cliff is too slippery to climb without special mountaineering gear. What a charming lodge. Could I borrow that rope?
Them's men's supplies, darling.
Surely you wouldn't refuse a traveler aid.
We'll need that rope ourselves to tie up the abominable snowman. He's a mighty dangerous critter, I hear tell.
Please, this is an emergency. I need some climbing equipment.
As soon as we get up our courage a mite more, we'll go out and get the vicious varmint, and maybe then you can borrow our rope.
Surely you wouldn't refuse a traveler aid.
We'll need that rope ourselves to tie up the abominable snowman. He's a mighty dangerous critter, I hear tell.
Can I buy some climbing equipment from you?
What would a little lady like you want with such a thing?
I need to climb up to the Wheels of Fate.
Sorry? We're going hunting ourselves soon.
Please, I really need some climbing equipment.
Tough. We're after the abominable snowman ourselves.
I need to climb up to the Wheels of Fate.
Sorry? We're going hunting ourselves soon.
I've got to climb up to the rainbow, or whatever. All I need is some climbing gear. This thing's heavier than that anchor. I wish this was hooked up. Is this full of monkeys? What is this stuff? Ugh, not my favorite scent. I don't need any more of this. I'd like to see a cow kick this over. Is that a Uni moose? Poor bear. I'd like to skin these jerks.
Hey, that's our equipment.
Boy, I'd kill for a pancake right about now. When did this get invented? This looks like an anti-submarine device. Nothing in this flask. I've got to climb up to the rainbow, or whatever.
Hey, that's our equipment.
I despise macho taxidermists. All I need now is a golden cannon.
Don't give him that!
What a sucker. Whoever said taking candy from a baby was easy? Your dentist will thank me later. I guess greed can destroy anybody's values. This might be more convincing if they didn't watch me drink it. Everybody on this trip has been grumpy. Could it be my attitude? This doesn't look too good. I do not need this delay. Charming fellow, but lousy timing. Must be from a mail order outfit. That tickles. Is this how he got so big? Drink before Tuesday. Yeti Yummies. Too bad he doesn't use this tub himself once in a while. Maybe I could use that as a piton. Too bad I can't reach it. Smells almost as good as old Loverboy. Oh my goodness. I hope I don't run into anybody I know. I'm really not into disco. Now this could come in handy. Nothing in this flask. What a well-prepared Lothario. Please, I've got to get up to the Wheels of Fate. I I'd love to stay and chat, but I'm in a real hurry here.
One of us yep.
Actually, I love your outfit and setup here and all, but
Sure you are, dude.
I'd love to stay and chat, but I'm in a real hurry here.
One of us yep.
Aha! I know I can climb out of here. There has to be a way out of here. If only I could get someone to distract him. Maybe I could use this as a python. That branch wouldn't support Fawn's weight.
Hey, boy. What?
You two are big, brave hunters, aren't you?
Yep, we're crafty woodsmen, all right.
The snowman is inside that cave. Why don't you go get him?
Well, maybe we needs a plan first.
You two are afraid of him.
So what if we are?
So, you guys looking for the abominable snowman?
Sure are.
He's right inside the cave there.
You go in first. We'll wait here.
Really? The abominable snowman is right in there.
Maybe it'd be safer to wait until he comes out? We don't need any help from you.
I wasn't offering any. There has to be a way out of here. A little fickle, isn't he? Time to give Fawn another call. Fawn? Fawn, how is Kyrandia doing?
Big trouble! Everything is disappearing now.
Uh-oh. Hang on, Fawn. I'm almost up to the wheels now. I sure hope this plan works. It's all we've got.
Hurry!
Oh, this must be the building that houses the famous Rainbow Room. I'm getting close now. All I need is a rainbow. I didn't think such a steep roof would hold snow. How'd they get the lumber up here? Uh-oh, the rainbow machine looks broken. I'll bet the hand broke this machine too. Why'd he have to pick on Kyrandia? A bottomless trash can. I can't tell what colored liquid was in this orb. Nothing may be removed from this room. Nothing may be put on the floor. Do not reorganize the shelves. absolutely no confetti allowed? I guess I don't need that anymore. I guess I don't need that anymore. My cauldron has a magic potion in it. A magic whistle. That was fun. I guess that rule on the sign isn't strictly enforced. I'm not in the mood for experimenting on myself right now. I guess I don't need that anymore. I guess I don't need that anymore. I guess I don't need that anymore. If little too warm for my tastes. I guess I don't need that anymore. I guess I don't need that anymore. I guess I don't need that anymore. Why'd he have to pick on Kyrandia? As I remember, this is one of the ingredients for an indigo potion. Ooh, purple sparkles. I'll bet this would make a nice indigo potion. I bet this would make a lovely indigo potion. I guess I don't need that anymore. I guess I don't need that anymore. I guess I don't need that anymore. My, what a vibrant light. I guess I don't need that anymore. I guess I don't need that anymore. Aha! Maybe I can climb up from the roof. That icicle is frozen in place. Frozen in place. This one came loose. Things are going too well. I'll bet any minute now somebody will tell me I have to go back to Volcania. Maybe I could use this as a python. This icicle might just help. How dare you! I'll teach you to push me around. Whoops! My icicle. That's it. I've had it. You don't know who you're messing with. Watch out, Mr. Hand. Now I'm mad. I'd like to give that hand a hangnail he'll never forget. Ooh, boy, am I mad. The Kyrandian area of Wheels of Fate must be around here somewhere. I hope I'm not too late. So long, Enchanted Forest. I don't see any animals at all. It's a long, long way to Kyrandia. This must be it. I love blue-collar sculpture. Is Gyro Gearloose around here somewhere? Wow, that's hot! Is that an atom or a planet? Is that supposed to be Father Time? That doesn't look positioned correctly. I'll bet the hand bent it on purpose. That light beam's too hot to get past. This should do the trick. I've got to find the Kyrandian wheels. I wonder if I'll have to spin them backwards to restore everything. That doesn't look positioned correctly. I'll bet the hand bent it on purpose. Kyrandia wheels, where are you? Wouldn't it be neat if this was all just a dream? I'd swear off blueberries in an instant if it would help. I have heard that randomity is the highest form of order. At last! My feminine intuition, my mystic's vision, and the sign on the door all tell me that the Kyrandian wheels must be in this room. The Kyrandian wheels have to be here somewhere. They're probably right under my nose. I'd like to see the blueprints for this place. No trouble here. This one seems to be running right. This one's running okay. That doesn't look good. What a strange factory. Aha! This is the poor little fellow that's caused all the trouble. An empty spindle. If this is the mechanic's room, there must be parts in here somewhere. This looks like a puzzle I had as a child. That looks like my friend Larry. That looks like my friend Mo. Locked. That looks like my friend Curly. Locked. Locked. That looks like my friend Curly. I hope this is the right part. Spare parts are always hard to get. What? That stick again? I've never heard of a walking stick walking around by itself. Hey, Mr. Stick, are you following me? This doesn't look like the mechanic's room. Now I need something to wedge the gear back on. I'll need something with more leverage to push it all the way on. The gear isn't on all the way. I know that hand must have done this. Kyrandia is saved. My poor stick. Ugh, how disgusting.
At least Kyrandia is safe now.
Sure, but I shouldn't have had to do all this in the first place.
Did I hear you say, thanks, Marco, for all your help?
Thanks, Marco, for all your help.
Please stop. You're making me blush.
Okay. I couldn't have done it without you. Happy now?
Come on, sweetheart. Let's go home. I've got 2 magic parachutes hidden outside.
Sweetheart?
Boy, that was a close call.
You said it, pal. I, for one, am never going hunting again.
cut and I'll choose.
I still say it was derivative drivel. You still wouldn't recognize iambic pentameter if it bit you in the arse.